Today, I am talking about the 5 ways to invest your money for maximum returns. I've decided to do this video because I've had several questions from a lot of my followers on both YouTube and Facebook asking me, someone would say, I have 20,000 Ghana cedis. Someone, I have $1,000, I have $2,000, I have 50,000 Ghana cedis. What is the best way to invest this money? What investment should I put this money in? So I have done a very thorough research. I am going to give you the 5 best ways to invest your money for maximum returns, and most of them, the average maximum number of years for you to get to double your money is around 3 to 5 years that you can double your money. And most of them too, I'm going to give you the risk involved, from the most stable to the riskiest investment that you can put your money in. So if you take time and watch this video to the end, you are going to learn these 5 ways. And I tell you that if you take this serious, or you take it seriously, in the next 5 to 10 years, your story will change. You could become very successful. You will be able to earn passive income, and even when you stop working, you will not have a problem earning money every month. So take time, watch these 5 ways to invest money for maximum return. Number 1, land or real estate. And this is the most stable of all the investments that I am going to give you. This is the most stable. When I say the most stable, this one you will get the returns and your asset appreciates over time. What do I mean? If you buy land in a very, let's say in a town, but maybe not an area that is not that so expensive. So for example, let's say those who live in Accra, you buy a land in, let's say, Adenta or Amasaman, and within 2 to 5 years, I know someone who bought a land for $1,000 about 10 years ago, and today, as of today, the person says that if he's going to sell it, if not $10,000 and above, he will not agree to sell it. And if he's ready to sell it, he'll get people that will be ready to buy it. And this is real. I have had someone who bought land for 300 Ghana cedis. The person told me, he himself told me, 300 Ghana cedis some years back, more than probably 10 years or more. But as of today, the person told me that he sold the land for more than 200,000 Ghana cedis in some part of Accra where I live. It is something the person opened his mouth and confessed to me what he has done. So land is one of the investment that appreciate over time. And I said land or real estate. The reason why I said land or real estate is that the real estate industry is broad. If you buy a house is also one of the best things you can invest in. And for the houses, the problem is, or if you compare it to the land, a house also bring a higher returns. But within the first year to the 5th year you bought it, you can sell it for good profit. But sometimes if it is 10 years or above, a building depreciates in value. So if you compare land to house, the investment in land will bring a higher yield as compared to house. But investing into the houses and physical properties like buildings too is also very good too. So generally, the real estate industry, the investment is good and it will bring you very stable returns, because physical properties like a house, land will always be there. Even as I spoke about the house, even if it is going to depreciate over time, sometimes you can renovate it and the asset price will still increase and you can still get a very higher amount of return. For land, you can buy the land in a very rural area, but as the urbanization grows, most of the places that you saw as rural is becoming cities, and people are gradually getting to those areas to buy land. And by the time you realize that land you bought for maybe 10,000 Ghana cedis, in 3 to 5 years, you could even get 3 times the price of that particular land. So it is very, very important if you invest in land. And for land, anyone at all can invest. You could even be earning very small income every month. But if you are able to save a reasonable amount of money, you can invest in land and you will have your own land. So the second one, invest in your own business. And when I talk about your own business, I am talking about not just get up and say I'm starting a business. If you have a certain idea, a certain business idea, a certain vacancy, a certain need that you want to fill, invest in it. And when you invest in your own business, because it is your hard-earned money that you are investing in that business, and you're the one who owns that business, you will put your maximum effort. You will make sure that your investment doesn't go waste, and you are also investing in your passion. You are investing in your dream. You are investing in your potential. At the end of the day, when you invest in your own business, it is going to bring very good returns. So that is if you invest in your own business. We'll go to the third one. The third investment I'll talk about is the S&P 500 index fund. The S&P 500 index fund is an investment that is based on the performance of the 500 biggest US corporations, or the 500 biggest US companies. The S&P 500 is investors that come together, or at least they manage the investment. So they come together to invest in those 500 best performing industries, companies. Every year, there has been an average of 10% yearly returns, and this is in dollars. For those who may say, oh, but 10% per year is too small. You know, in the US, inflation is around 3 to 6%. Even as inflation went so high in 2022 in the US, it went as high as what? 6%. So no matter how high inflation will go, it will never go beyond the percentage return on the S&P 500 index. So you will always have some profit. And on average, the S&P 500 index can bring you can double your investment in an average of 6 years. It could be less, it could be high. It depends on the years, because the situation is not the same all the years. So the S&P 500 is diversified. They invest in several companies. It could be technology, some are real estate, so many different companies and so many different industries. So it reduces the risk for you, and no matter what happens, you will have a return of at least 10% or more, because the average is 10% and above. So you will have at least 10% return on your investment. The next I'll talk about is investing in someone's business for equity or for bonds. What do I mean? So for example, if you know someone, maybe a friend or someone you trust, who has a business, and the business is actually maybe in the initial stages, and you see that the business has a future and the person needs investment, you can invest in the person's company. Just make sure that you study and understand the industry well and invest for a percentage share in the company. So let me give you an example. When Facebook was starting, when Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook, his friend invested $15,000 into the company. So he was given a 2% share. As I speak to you now, his investment is worth over $19 billion. So he's a billionaire. He's worth over $19 billion. Let me give you another example. In that same Facebook, 2004, Peter Thiel invested $500,000 into Facebook. And when Facebook went public, when they did their initial public offering in 2012, the value of Peter Thiel's investment was 1.6 billion. 1.6 billion in about 8 years. So that is 320,000% increase in the investment, or the returns in investment in just 8 years. You won't get this anywhere. So that is investing in someone's business. But make sure that you are very clear terms when investing in someone's business, because it's not everybody you can trust, and it's not every business that has a future. For some people, if you don't study and you understand the industry well, you can invest, and it may even, the company may not even make it within the next 5 to 10 years. So your investment is likely not to succeed. So what I want you to know is, investing in someone's business, the average return, it can take 5 to 10 years for you to get your returns, or even more, because some companies will take so many years. They will fail several times before they finally find their feet on the ground. So that is investing in someone's business. So you can look for, it's not easy to find though, but you try, as you have social connections. If you know someone who is starting something or doing something you believe in, but I think the person needs money, why not talk to the person? The person is able, if the person agrees and is willing to take your investment and can give you a share of the company, or for some people, they will come on a terms with you, okay, I'll pay you this amount of profit in the next maybe 5 to 10 years. And if you agree and you are ready, they'll do it. So the last on the list is investing in cryptocurrency. Before I continue, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel before, please subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell. Look, this channel was created to help you unearth your maximum potential and to become the best version of yourself. Investing in cryptocurrency. This is one of the most volatile investments, but the returns, so the risk is very high and the returns is also very high. Let me give you an example. In 2013, one Bitcoin, the price of one Bitcoin in 2013 was $13. $13, that's one Bitcoin. As I speak to you today, one Bitcoin in 2024 is about $73,400. $73,400. It means that if you had invested $200 in Bitcoin in 2013, you will be a millionaire now. You will be having $1 million, $1 million US dollars. Now, I will want you to be cautious. Let me give you other examples. There is one guy called Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried. Okay, he's a crypto guy. He became a crypto billionaire. He started around 2017. Crypto billionaire in a very short time. He was worth over $35 billion. Okay, but the company also collapsed overnight in 2022, 2023. Okay, the company collapsed overnight in just about 48 hours. The man who was $35 billion billionaire, okay, everything collapsed and he had less than even $100,000. Why am I telling you this? I want you to know how volatile the crypto market is, so that even as you are investing, you will know that this is a volatile investment, and in case everything goes, you know that it is a high risk investment, but the returns can be very, very high. As I showed you, if you had invested $200 in 2013, in within a space of 10 years, you'll be a billionaire by now. Crypto can easily go up and easily come down. So when you are investing in it, that's why I want you to study. There are also a lot of fake currencies, but you have to study, you have to do research, you have to read about crypto, you have to do trial and error, you have to just know that it is an investment that can yield you the returns, but it's also very high and very risky. In summary, all the 5 types of investment I just explained to you, all of them have the potential to make you very rich and to give you passive income and to bring you out of financial struggle. But the truth is, you have to have knowledge. It is when you have the right knowledge, the right information. And for those of you who will need more help concerning, you want a broker, an investment broker, someone that can help you invest. For example, people want to invest in the S&P 500 index, which is in the US. But how exactly do they go about it? So for those kind of people, you need what? A broker, someone who is in that market. I have a lot of people. I am not a broker, but I have friends who are into that market. I can help you talk to them. If you also want to invest in any other type of business, like you want to invest in your own startup, you want to start a business, you have an idea, you don't know how to turn it into profit, I can coach you, I can guide you, I can help you develop your business into something. And in all this, I encourage you to read. Most of you don't really have the right mindset for investment because you don't read, and it is good to invest in yourself. Read books. That is also one of the best investments you can ever make. If you take time to watch this video too, that's why I assure you that if you put this advice into practice, it's going to help you. Thank you once again for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell and like this video. Leave your comments in the comment section. I will follow up if you need any help concerning anything I mentioned in this video. Once again, bye bye and see you in the next video.